People, this is the Saucier Parrot 97, and welcome back to Wednesday News, where I read you an article, and this article is all thanks to IGN, and is written by Michael Martin. And the article is, Smash Brothers creator Masahiro Sakurai has penned a heartfelt eulogy for Nintendo CEO Satoru Iwata, who sadly passed away on July 11th. And Sakurai called Iwata a man of virtue, among other things. In the latest issue of Weekly Famitsu, via Kotaku's translation, our positions and locations changed throughout our long association, Sakurai said. He was the best superior I ever had, and a man who understood me better than anyone. He was a man of virtue. Where a normal person would get annoyed or angry, he never showed such emotions and would instead analyze, organize, and offer ideas. He was someone who could bow his head and apologize for things that were his fault. I often worried about his stress levels, but he always talked with a smile. He had a brilliant mind, even when people would talk at length or without focus. He was able to quick say, "So what you're trying to say is," and quickly summarize their point. He was able to see the heart of people and things was a matter of simplifying them so that anyone could understand their point. He could immediately make a call on changes to improve. I have no doubt that many people were saved by this quality. He was a man of effort. Even though he didn't start out in the managing field, he read numerous management books. He would ask for advice from the necessary people that he would take to heart, and managed to become the president of Nintendo. What he gained from his years as a programmer allowed him to take many long-term projects to successful fruition. He was open and generous. Things like his Iwata Asks and Nintendo Direct weren't things that necessarily required the president of Nintendo to stand at the front and do. There was always the risk of frivolous criticism, and yet by being the spokesperson, I believe he showed the importance of properly conveying a message to his audience. And he was empathetic. After he became the president of Nintendo, he would write emails to all employees to communicate, and as hard as it was, took a stance to try to treat everyone as equals. He would often ask third parties to see how people were doing. As an individual, he had no self-righteous qualities. Sakurai worked with Iwata and Hall Laboratory Incorporated before leaving and forming Sora Ltd., which would become a first-party Nintendo developer. His final memories of Iwata included having dinner at Tokyo Hotel, driving Iwata to Narita International Airport for a business trip to Seattle. He was still very healthy after his surgery and happily said, "I've recovered enough that I can eat this much meat," Sakurai said. During the drive, we